Hey YouTube, time to play another solo game. It's Clank, a deck building adventure. Now usually it says 2 to 4 players, but you can play it solo with the free app from Renegade Game Studios. So let's go ahead and take a look at this app. You click Clank. You want to do the solo player game. There I am as Chad. We remove the following artifacts from the game, the 20 and the 25 point artifacts. So I'll take those off of the board right now. There's the 25 and there is a 20 right there. So those are out of play. We have one minor secret on the board. In multiplayer you have 2 minor secrets in each of those locations, but now you just have one. We place Nicky the Dragon at the 2-player start, which we already have. And our threat, the blue cubes, we put 3 of them out on the banner, which I have also already done. And we are ready to play the solo quest. Now along the game, when you play multiplayer, it's 2 people rushing to the depths of the dungeons, trying to get Nicky the Dragon's treasure, get the most points, and get out before you die. In a solo player game, you do the same thing. You go through the dungeon, try and get as much treasure as you can, and try and get out, but you're just trying to beat your previous high score. My previous high score is 98, so let's see how I do. For my starting hand, you draw 5 cards. My quest, by the way, right now, in the solo player game, you have a quest each time. Clear the 5th card in the dungeon row in 3 turns. The 5th card is this one right here, the Bracers of Agility. It costs 5 skill to purchase. I have 6 burgles, so let's see if I've got enough. 1, nope, stumble. 2, stumble, and a walk. So 2 stumbles means I put 2 Clank out there. I have 1 movement, so I will go ahead and enter the castle. And 2 burgles, so I can purchase something for 2. From the dungeon row, there's nothing available. Over here, there is a mercenary. I'm playing the harder of the 2 sides of the board game. I have learned that there's more locked passageways, so you really need to get a key. The best way to get a key, of course, is to fight the goblins and get the gold. So that's not a bad pickup for my first turn. Those are my 5 cards. That's the end of it. So I will go back to the app and say I did not complete that quest. So next turn, I have to clear the 6th and the 4th cards from the dungeon row, which is too bad because there was a teleporter in there. Alrighty, moving on now. I replace those cards in the dungeon row with an archaeologist, and there's a dragon card. Right away, we've got the dragon card, meaning that we put the cubes in and draw, and he's got a danger. We pull 1 extra cube out of the bag for the dragon attacks. So right now, Nicky the Dragon, you draw 3 cubes, but then +1 for Cobalt. So we're drawing 4 cubes out of our bag. So we put all of these colored cubes from the threat and my health in the bag. There are 24 black dragon cubes in here, and we're drawing 4. Let's see what happens. We've got a black for 1, 2 red, 3 red, and 4 black. All right. Now, of course, whenever my health meter fills all the way up, it's game over. Or whenever the threat meter goes all the way up, also game over. So here we go. Here's my last 5 cards for my opening hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what I have. I've got a scramble, which is a skill and a boot. Burgle, 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 burgle. So I get 1 movement, which is right here. And I get 5 purchasing power, which means I can get the Bracers of Agility for the 5 skill points. At the end of the game, it gives me 2 victory points, and whenever I draw it, I can draw an extra 2 cards to my hand. So I put that aside, come back to the app and say, quest completed. I get to take away 2 Clank, but unfortunately, we've already had the dragon attack, and all my Clank is off the board. So moving along, I now have to add 2 Clank. So easy come, easy go. And I take the first card out of the dungeon row away. So that's gone, and let's put out the new deck. First card to come up, the Shrine. It says on arrival, go ahead and put 3 dragon cubes back in the bag. Well, I only have 2, but I will put these 2 black cubes back in the bag. That'll help me as we move forward. And the 5th card coming out is a Dwarfen Peddler. So no attacks yet. Let's go ahead and see our next quest from the app. It says clear the 6th card of the dungeon row within 4 turns. The 6th card, of course, is this monster. I have to have 1 attack ability to be able to defeat it. So hopefully I can do that, because if I don't clear that card, again, it has that special danger where I have to pull an extra cube out each attack. So my hand of 5, burgle, there's my mercenary, so I'm able to clear that card, which is great. Burgle, the Bracers of Agility that I just purchased that says I get to draw 2 cards. So I'll put that off to the side. Another Burgle. Let's get my other 2 cards. A Stumble and a Stumble. So I'll put my Stumbles aside and put a Clank on for each of my Stumble cards. So my Mercenary has the fighting power, the 2 swords. I will use one of those swords to go ahead and clear the 6th card of the dungeon row. That is gone. When I defeat it, I get an extra skill, by the way. But let's go ahead and say quest completed. I get to take away 2 Clank. That's good. Let's go ahead and take those off right now. And now we get the 1 skill, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skill to use this turn. And 5. You know what? Let's go ahead and pick up the Shrine, which is the device, and automatically I get to get a gold or a heart. It's early in the game. I'm going to grab a gold because I need to buy a key eventually. So there's my gold. And then my next card I'm going to buy is the Archaeologist, which if I get a monkey idol eventually, I'll be able to get 2 skill, but I do get to draw a card. So that's my turn. Let's go ahead and say next. Oh man, the app says increase the range by 1 and take out the 2nd card. So that means the dragon moves up a space, still drawing 3 cubes for each attack, but it's getting closer and closer to the end game. That's not good. And we clear the 2nd card. So now we got a lot of cards to replace. The first one is a Watcher. All players put in 1 Clank. So there's that. 2nd card, ooh, Dead Run. 2 boots, but it gives me 2 Clank. 4th card is the Wand of Recall, which teleports you, and we got a Treasure Hunter for the 6th card. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And the quest this turn, on the app, it says clear the 6th card from the dungeon row within 2 turns. Alright, so the 6th card is the Treasure Hunter, which is 3 skill. Got a side step, got another step. Well, I've got enough skill to do it, so 2 movement and 4 skill. 2 movement, I'm going to go ahead and move along this path that has 2 boots, so I can get in there and take this minor token, which is another 2 skill for me to use at any time. So I've got 4 skill to work with. The Treasure Hunter is only 3, so I'm going to go ahead and clear him and say on the app, quest completed. I get 2 gold for that. That's pretty cool. So I gain gold to my collection and put this over here in my discard pile. And then if I wanted to, he was worth 3, so I have 4, no, I have 3 left. There's something else I want to purchase. There's really not. The Dead Run is good, but I don't want to put that Clank in right away. So that's the end of my turn. Next turn on the app it says take away the 2nd and 4th cards. So Dead Run is gone. The Wand of Recall is gone. And if any of those were monsters, I would add 3 threat, but they weren't. So we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and replace those cards. So the second one is going to be the Flying Carpet. I love that. We need to get that one. The 4th one is a Dragon Shrine. And the 5th one is a Sapphire, and it has the dragon symbol. So we're drawing again. Let's go ahead and put these cubes in. With the Dragon Shrine that came out, by the way, it says I get to pull an extra dragon cube on all attacks. Nikki is right here at 3 cubes, but thanks to that shrine we have to pull 4 cubes from the bag. So 1 black, 2 black, 3 black, and 4 black. All right, we're pretty good. So now let's go ahead and shuffle up our hand. This game is a lot of fun. My 6-year-old even enjoys playing the game. She needs a little help with trying to shuffle the cards like we're doing here, but she likes adding the boots and the skill to make sure that she has everything that she needs for her hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She likes adding those up and trying to figure out where it all goes. So back on the app it says this quest is to clear the 1st card in the dungeon row within 3 turns. The 1st card is the Watcher, so we're going to need 3 swords to kill him. I don't think we're going to get it. Well, Treasure Hunter, he has a special power. Let's put that off to the side. So we got a burgle. Oops, I wasn't supposed to put that in my hand. So actually we get a card to replace that. A sidestep. Okay, the Stumble, put us aside, put in the Clank. Yeah, for some reason I put the monster that I defeated into my hand. I think when I was looking at that 1 skill, I put it in my hand. The monsters, the devices, they get discarded once they are either killed or used. So now the Treasure Hunter says, that we can replace a card in the dungeon row, and if it has a dragon attack symbol on it, we don't have the attack. So that's pretty nice. So looking at these, which one would I like to get rid of? Let's go ahead and get rid of the first one. We will clear it out, and we have completed our quest. We gain a skill this turn, and then we get to replace it with a crystal golem. So we get a skill, so our skill will be 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skill, not enough for the flying carpet, too bad. We get 1 movement. We're going to move down this way. We get 2 swords, so I'm going to defeat the goblin and get another piece of gold. Actually, hang on, I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go ahead and get the flying carpet. This lets you do 2 spaces and ignore monsters' tunnels. So let's go ahead and get that. That's out of the way. And now we go back to the app and it says clear the second and third card. Well, the second's already gone, so the third card is now out. Replacing those will be an Overlord. All players put in a Clank on arrival. And the Boots of Swiftness. 3 boots. And when you acquire it, you get a boot. I'm going to try and get that. What's my new quest? Clear the first card in the dungeon row again. Well, that's a crystal golem. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I had that last time. My fault. Alright, Burgle, Mercenary, Scramble, the Bracers of Agility. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2, a Stumble, so I will take that out of play and put in my Clank. The Archaeologist, draw a card. If I had a monkey idol, it would be worth 2 skill, but I don't have any monkey idols yet. So I'm just going to get that out of the way and draw another card. So I have 5 skill, 1 boot, and 2 swords. So you know what I could do? I need to clear the first card. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 swords, I think, to defeat the Overlord. And when I defeat the Overlord, I get to draw 2 more cards. So 1, which is another Burgle. It doesn't help me too much. And 2. Flying Carpet. All right, we're going to take a lot of steps this turn. First things first, I am going to get the Boots of Swiftness before they disappear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, all I need is 5 skill to get these boots. They would give me 3 whenever I draw them, but when I acquire them, I get an automatic boot. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 movements this turn. Now the Flying Carpet, I can ignore monsters and tunnels, and I don't have to stop in crystal caves. So let's go ahead and move. Which way should I go? I'm going to use the Flying Carpet right away. And that's going to go here, and I don't have to stop, and through here, and I don't get hit by the monster, and I get my monkey idol. So that's good. So that was 2 movement, and I get another movement. I will go down here, but I'm not going to pick up that ring just yet. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I've already used those. That's the end of my turn. Put those away. I did not complete the quest back on the app, so I cleared the 6th card, which is a Sapphire, and we move forward. So the 2nd card now is Swagger. The 3rd card is the Mountain King, which is pretty good, and the 6th hand is the 6th card is the Sleight of Hand. So again, I still have to clear that first card in the dungeon row within 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sidestep, Stumble, Stumble. 2 Clanks, not fun. Put those off to the side. Put those up there. Treasure Hunter and the Bracers of Agility. The Bracers of Agility, I get to draw 2 more cards. So 1, 2, Burgle. Now that I have a monkey idol that I just got my last turn, I get +2 skill, and I get to draw another card. So I'll put that there and draw a card, and it's another Burgle. So let's kind of put these in order of how I can use them. And also the Treasure Hunter again, I can take off a card from the dungeon row if I feel like it, which I think I will. You know what? I'm going to clear the first card of the dungeon row. Well, it says I have to be in a crystal cave to defeat him. But this says I can clear anything. So I'm going to clear the first card of the dungeon row. And on the app, that says I've completed my quest. So let's see what happens. Take away 2 Clank. That is good. Let's take these away. All right. And then let's see what else we have. We have 1 movement. where can I go here? I still don't have enough money to really do too much of anything. I am going to move up here, though, to the shop. That's my movement. I have 2 swords to which I'll fight the goblin that's out there, and I will get another gold. So now I've got 5 gold, 2 more, and I can buy something. And then I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if I want. You know what? This Mountain King is a companion. If I have a crown, I get an extra fight or boot, but I don't have enough money really to buy a crown yet, so I'm not going to get that one. You know what? There's not really any good cards here. I'm going to go ahead and do the dragon for 4, and that basically says I get 2 coins, or I can discard. It's a device, so I have to use it just once and discard it, so I'm going to get the 2 gold, and that helps me have enough now to get either a backpack or a key. On this side of the board you need maybe the backpack, on this side you need the key, but I think I'm going to buy one of them in just a second. And now I've still got, let's see, that was worth 4, 6, I mean I could get a mercenary. Let's just get a mercenary, and that's the end of my turn. So put all those away. I'm going to have to shuffle up my hand now. Well, so far so good. We haven't had a lot of dragon cards come up yet, so I've still got a lot of power, which is pretty nice here in the game. I'm down in the dungeon right now. I've only got 5 victory points as far as getting one of the monkey idols. I need to keep going now. All right, let's go ahead and replace the dungeon row. We got to get rid of, according to the app, the 6th card, which we just did. So now the new first card is an Overlord, a rival. Put in a Clank for each. The 4th card is a Shrine. The arrival says put 3 dragon cubes back in the bag, which we will do. And the 6th card is the automated door with a dragon attack. So let's go ahead and clean these up. Put these in the bag. Looking over here, we're just going to be drawing what Nikki says, and Nikki is on 3 cubes. Here we go. 1 is red, so I've got 3 damage. 2 black. 3 red. Oh man, I've got 4 damage already. Alright, moving forward, our quest, use a device within 4 turns. We have 1 device out here, that is the Shrine to gain a gold or use a heart. So let's go ahead and try and get that. That's only worth 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully we get 2 skill this turn. Boots of Swiftness. Burgle, Stumble, so let's go ahead and get our Stumble out of the way. Another Burgle, and the Treasure Hunter, which I can replace a card over here for anything I want. Let's, I don't think I'm going to use this. Let's get rid of Swagger and replace it with Swagger. Perfect. Oh well. So I get 3 movement, 4 skill, 2 fight. Let's just do the first things first. We have to use a device. So let's use this device for 2. I'll discard these 2 cards. And there's my device. Gain a heart or a gold. I am going to gain a heart. So I heal one of my red cubes off. Now I've got 3 movement, 2 fight, and 2 purchasing power left. 3 movement. Goodness. Let's go down here. 1. Let's pick this up. 5. 2. 3, and I used a sword to hurt that goblin so I don't get hit, and I still have 2 purchase power left, and for the 2 purchase power I'm just going to let it go. I don't want to clutter up my hand. So that's the end of that turn. I used the device, so that's completed. I get an extra skill this turn if I want to use it. I'm just going to waste it. I don't want it. I've still got 7 over here that I'm banking for a little bit, and that's all right. So now we're going to clear the 4th card and the 6th, so we get rid of that. Bring in some new cards. The Lucky Coin is in 4, and Tattle is in 6. New quest! Clear the 3rd card of the dungeon row. The 3rd card is the Mountain King, and he's worth 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a look at our hand. The Flying Carpet, we can ignore monsters. We got a Scramble and a Burgle, 2 mercenaries. Well, we could kill some stuff. You know what I forgot to do when I was in the shop was buy something. Oh well. Let's go ahead and walk 1, 2, or 1, 2. Let's go 1. Take this. Oh, it's an egg. So I get 3 points, but it raises up Nikki. Now we're drawing 4 each turn. So that was 1 movement, 2 movement, 3 movement. That was my 3 movements. I'll go ahead and destroy the Overlord, and by doing that I get to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. Alright, gives me some more purchasing power. So I've got, with the Monkey Idol, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Well, actually, for my other fight, I'm going to go ahead and defeat a guy there. I get 7 purchasing power. So let's just go ahead and, I guess we can clear this guy. The Mountain King. So we've cleared our card. Let's do, on the app, the quest is completed. And return 2 black cubes to the bag. That's all we got. So all the black cubes now are back in the bag. That's great. And since we're in the shop, we're going to buy something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything is worth 7 gold. The question is, what do I want to buy? Do I want to buy a backpack to get 2 artifacts, or do I want to get the key? Again, the key stuff is way over here. How can I get... Let's go ahead and buy the key first off. Or if I buy the crown, then I get one of that and one of that. Oh, decisions. Let's go buy the key. I want to have free movement. So I bought a key. That works. And I think I'm done. Yeah. Get these out of the way. Done. Alright, next turn. Dragon attack! Put 1 red cube in. We are drawing 4. That's where the dragon is now. 4. Black. 1, 2, 3, 4. All black. Cool. So we're done there. Alright, quest. Clear the first card from the dungeon row. Well, we got to put one up there. Dragon attack. Here we go again. 4 cubes. Coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Well, my health is halfway, and the threat is 1 of 10, so we're still good there. Now we've got to clear the first card, but first we've got to bring this one in. Oh no! It's a shrine, and we get to pull an extra cube for each attack, so now we'll be pulling 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards. Burgle. Burgle. Stumble. I'm going to use the Bracers of Agility to draw 2 cards. So we got to shuffle up my hand again. Drawing 2 cards. Swiftness and the Mountain King. Oh, if I got the crown, that would have helped. Oh well. Look at all these steps I've got. Now, the Mountain King, since I don't have the crown, is only going to be worth 2 skill. If I had the crown, then I would gain those. But so I've got 2 skill, 3, 4 skill, and 4 movement this turn. I have to clear the first card of the dungeon row, and that's 6 skill. You know what? I can go ahead and do that, though, because I've got 2, 3, 4, and with this chip, 5, 6. So I'll turn that in, and I'll gain my card, but when I acquire it, I've got to put 2 Clank in. I'll acquire it, I'll put 2 Clank, and I'll say on the app, success! 2 black cubes to the bag. All right, hey, I like that. We'll put those back in there. Now I still have 4 movement. Unfortunately, if I go to the Crystal Cavern, I can't get out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and take a wound going through there. That's not good. Pick that up though. That's 2. Let's take a quick time out. I made a goof. I should have raised Nikki up 1 rage level right there for taking that artifact. Every time you take an artifact or you gain one of those eggs, you go up a level. So as you see, they're both drawing 4 cubes no matter where I'm at, but I should have raised her up 1 because then I would be closer to that 5 cube draw. That was a goof that I should have done. 3. Ooh, I got a swiftness. Take another boost though. And then I can use my other, oh, what the heck am I doing? I'll use that one to go over here. Okay, so that's a lot of movement. That's good. And now I'm getting ready to get that 30 and then get out of there. Oh, I need gold! Because I don't have any gold to buy. Oh, well. I'll make it work. Here we go. Okay, let's clear the second card and the sixth card. If any of them have victory points, you add 3 threat, but they don't. So we get rid of those. Get rid of my cards here. And here we go. Number 1 card, Sneak. Number 2 card, Move Silently. I like both of those. The 6th card, Dead Run. Okay, moving on. Claim a potion. Claim a potion in 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? I used this potion. The last turn I got this little potion that was the boots. I used that last turn, so I have to discard that. I've only got 1 gold. Flying Carpet, I can move 2 spaces. If I didn't pick that up, I could pick up the 30 right away. Darn it. Burgle, Stumble, Mercenary, Treasure Hunter. I can kill something out of there. Oh, what do I want to kill? All those are really good. Dead Run I won't use. So, well, you know what? Lucky Coin. Get rid of this. Lucky Coin is gone, and we'll bring in the Teleporter. Oh well. So I've got 4 swords. I can kill 2 goblins, so I get 2 gold. I'm still 4 away from being able to get the backpack. I have 2 movement. I think for the 2 movement, you know what I'm going to do? I got to get a potion, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and oh, I got a chalice. Well, let's do that. And then I have 4 purchase power, which is to teleport. I'm going to go ahead and teleport, or should I? No, I'm going to get the Dragon Shrine device, buy that one, and get the 2 gold for it. So I'm closer now. I've got 5 gold. I just need 2 more to buy the backpack, and then I can carry around 2 artifacts. I can get down here, get that 30, and then get the heck out of Dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I did not claim a potion, so next turn. I take away the first card, which is a Sneak, and the app says discard a potion, but I don't have any potions, so that's good, so nothing happens there. So I got to replace these cards on Dungeon Row. A Wizard. Oh, and an Ogre. Look, I can defeat him and get 5 gold, though. I need that. But the dragon symbol comes up, and that means we're drawing Clank again. So we put these away, and Nikki is on 4 cubes. So let's draw 4. Hopefully I don't die here. 1 black, 2 red, 3 blue, 4 black. I've got 2 more hits, and then I die. So I'm going to try and risk it, going back down here, grabbing this 30, and then getting back above ground. Because I don't feel like I have enough points to beat my all-time score. So let's see what happens here. I've got a Scramble, I got a Mercenary, Burgle, Burgle, Burgle. Okay. 3 Burgles, a Mercenary, and a Scramble. So 1 movement, I'm just going to go down here, get closer to the market. 2 attack. I cannot defeat this guy, so I can defeat the goblin and get another piece of gold. So I've got 6 gold now, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purchase power. For 5, I could go ahead and teleport. Or I could buy the move. Oh boy, silently. Let's go ahead and pick up the move silently. And if I get that plate, I get to take away 2 Clank, which is pretty nice. Because I don't have anything here to give me a healing power, so that's not good. All right, back to the app. We did not get a potion, so next turn we clear the 4th card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the teleporter. Oh well, that device is now gone. And we replace those. So no, and number 2 is a Master Burglar, and now number 4 is the Queen of Hearts. If I have a crown, I get a heart. I don't have a crown. All right, so 1, got to shuffle up again. I'm really living dangerously here, though. I'm hoping that I can get a couple of movement to get here, buy the backpack, get down here, pick this up, and then get out. I mean, I'm really, really close. But I'm really about ready to die also. I really do need some help. So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards coming up. Move silently. Take away 2 clank if I make it. Stumble, which I will make some clank. So let's go ahead and put that out there. A sidestep. The ruby, I get to draw a card. Draw that up. If I had a crown, again, that would help me, but I don't. So this is just 2. I have a monkey idol, so that's 2 more. So 3 movement and 2 skill. 3 movement. 1. Oh, I don't have any gold. 2. What would this be? Oh, draw 3 cards. I'm going to go ahead and use that right now. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. This is where it gets confusing because I got to remember how many steps I used. I was here, so I used 1, 2 steps. So let's just get rid of the move silently. And by doing that, I get to remove 2 clanks. So I move that. Okay, so that's out of play. So I still have 2 movement, and I have my 2 swords. So my 2 swords, I'm going to kill the goblin, get a gold. Okay, and then I've still got 2 movement, so I come up here for 1, and I purchase with my 7 gold a backpack. The backpack lets me carry 2 artifacts. I have 1. I'm going to try and get back down here and get the 2. So now I get 1 more movement. I come back here. I'm really close to getting that. And then I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purchasing power. And I will... Oh, I don't have a crown, so that's not going to help me. 7 purchasing power. 7 purchasing power. I'm just going to go ahead and get a secret tome, which is worth 7 victory points at the end of the game. Hope I can survive. So I did not get a secret potion that turn. I add 3 clank to the banner, and we take away the 4th card, which is the Queen of Hearts. So now let's replace that 4th card. Don't be a dragon. Good. The Duke. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mercenary. Oh, the boots of swiftness. Oh, the flying carpet. This is going to help me. So right there alone, I get 5 movement. And I don't have to stop for any crystal cabinet. So 5 movement. I get to kill, looks like 2 goblins, or I can get rid of the ogre and get 5 more points. And with the treasure hunter, I get to replace a card in the dungeon row. I'm going to get rid of the dead one. And let's bring in Tattle. And it doesn't help me. Oh well. Okay, here we go. So, I get 5 movement. So, 1, claim that. Another timeout because there I should have raised Nikki up 1 more time and been drawing 5 cubes for the next dragon attack. As you see though, it's not really going to make a difference as we continue to play out this game. 2, 3, 4, 5. I am 1 away from being above ground. And you have to be above ground if my health meter runs out. If I'm below ground, I die. If I'm above ground, I get rescued. So I get to keep all of my points except for the 20 for escaping the castle. So that's good. Now we get... going to go ahead and kill the ogre. And by defeating him, I get 5 gold. So 5 gold to me. And then I get a purchasing power of 4. You know what, though? I don't want to get any more dragon cards over here. I'm just going to take one of these good old explorers that'll add me a boot if it comes up again. So I'm good there. I did not get a potion. This is what's going to hurt, though. Add 3 clank for failing the mission. Okay, 3 clank added. And now I take away the top card and I add a damage. That might have done it for me. I'm 1 red away from losing. These cannot be dragons. First card is a dragon card. Okay, this is probably the ball game. If I draw out of these 4, oh, and I gotta add these in. If I draw out of these 4 a red, I die, and I'm 1 space away from escaping. Here we go. 1. Oh, I died. And since I am below ground, that means that I perish. All the treasure I collect does not get to be counted. If I had 2 more steps, I could have come up here. I would have been above ground, and I would have survived. I would have been revived, and I could still count my treasure. If I made it all of the way out of the castle, I would have gotten an extra 20 points and added that to my collection as well. But since I died, technically I'm not supposed to add up any points. Let's do it anyway, though, to see if I had survived, what I would have gained. Let's hit game over, score the game, enter our scores. I was rescued, so I'm right there. I did get the 30 and the 10. My gold, I only have 5. My tokens, I have 10, 20, 25. And now my cards, I have to go through all of my hand and find out what I've got here. So let's see. No, 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 no. Yes, no, no. All right, so 6, 7, 10, 17, 20, 22, 23, 24. So we put in 24, and I got 94 points. Hey, not bad. Anyway, this is Clank, the solo player edition. Again, you got to have the app. It's free to download, though. This game is a lot of fun. As I say, my 6-year-old plays it with me as well. She's able to count up the boots, count up the skill, count up the swords, and try and be able to figure out where they all go. And of course, she likes drawing all the cubes out of the bag. So please like and subscribe, and we'll have another solo gameplay for you coming up soon.